you doing today?
I'm doing okay. Kind of feel a little bit funny.
So what brought you to the neurologist's office today?
Well, recently I've been feeling like tingling and like numbness and like weakness in my limbs.
That's definitely not normal. I'll write it down on your chart so the neurologist can go over it with you.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Again, what's going on this time?
Well, now I'm having episodes of blurred vision and loss of balance and slurred speech.
Any chance that you have a history of autoimmune disease in your family?
No, not that I know of.
Well, the doctor might want to order some tests.
Okay.
All right.
Hi. How are you doing? Okay. Well, we got your blood tests back, and it shows that you don't have any infectious or inflammatory diseases that we know of. However, we got your spinal tap, and it shows abnormal levels of white blood cells. And we also got your MRI, which shows that you have myelin sheath loss in your central nervous system. To confirm what I believe you're diagnosed with, I want to do 2 short and simple tests. So if you could please stand up real quick.
Okay.
All right. Now, if you could close your eyes.
Okay.
And put out your right arm and try to touch your nose with your pointer finger.
I feel like really dizzy when I close my eyes just standing up.
Okay, well, how about you try closing your eyes again and then put your right foot on your left knee and then try to move it down your leg.
No.
All right, well, I think this confirms what I believe you have.
So what do I have?
You have multiple sclerosis.
What's that?
It's an autoimmune disease that... Okay, well, wait. Why don't you think about it this way? Are you okay? My myelin sheath.
Okay, I understand what it is now. So how do I cure it?
There is no cure, but we can only treat your symptoms. And we can put you on corticosteroids to reduce your inflammation during your episodes if you have any. And we can also put you on interferons, which slow any other symptoms. But right now, let's talk about how we're going to manage this in your life.
Montel Williams, the fight of his life, Dr. Oz reports.
There must be a day when you go, you know what? It's not fair.
Is the pain, is that what makes you cry?
The moment when everything changed for them.
I mean, you're just stunned.
I literally dropped to my knees.
It's just overwhelming, the fear.
After a devastating diagnosis, what happens next?
There are about about 1.5 million people who suffer from MS in America today. All of us suffer a little differently. My primary symptom is pain. I have pain from my shins to my feet. 24 hours a day, 365 days a year, and it's been there for the last 10 years.
You described it as like this burning sensation in your feet.
I wish I could say, I'm gonna borrow your straw for a second,
Yeah.
we'll get you a new one. But if I could take this, and this was a metal poker, put a blowtorch on it, stick it in the bottom of your foot and up your shin. And let me wiggle it around a little bit. And I'll do that all day.
Wow.
That's a 10. 6, 7, 8 is the poker and the feet are in the fire. That's every day. Every day. Now, what's really been
Even
insane,
now? Even
right
now?
this second.
Right this second.
It's moved from my shins to my face. So I have what's called extreme trigeminal neuralgia, the 3 nerves in my face. So in my face, around this eye and here, I literally feel like you're taking a fork and stabbing me right now.
You get up in the morning, and your day's always starting with a reminder that you've got MS.
Every single day. Because one of the things about this illness to help counterbalance all the negative effects is really, there's 3 things I pay attention to. Stay on top of my medication, stay on top of exercise, and stay on top of eating right. So every day I get up in the morning, I start my day off with this bag.
So how many are there here? I can't even count them.
There's about 27.
Oh my goodness.
There are about 6 different medications for MS. All of them are injectable.
Excuse me, just a second. That's not shoot down too far. No, I'm fine. You can keep it on there. Okay, yeah.
365 days a year. Every day.
Wait, what these do in many ways is remind you that you're sick, though.
Every single day.
Because your daily metronome is around taking pills.
You should ask my wife if there is the one thing that she'll tell you that I say consistently is, can I just forget it one day? Once. Can't.
Part of this whole story that sort of would drive me crazy if I were you. You've got a disease without an obvious cause, without a cure, that you don't have a ton of control over, even though you can control how you respond to it. There must be a day when you go, you know what, it's not fair. It's just not right. It's not going to be a good day for me.
I have those days, damn it, I'm tired of being sick. I'm tired of being sick. And if I spend less time focusing on how miserable I am, but understanding that there's some way that I can take that misery and turn it into the benefit for people bigger than me, I start thinking about stuff outside of me, that stops hurting.
But what I do is I've started applying some techniques that work, and I'm telling, today's show is so wonderful because it's about after the diagnosis. Well, what happens after the diagnosis is we have to learn how to deal. I could quit and say that's it, stay in bed and not get up. Or I can get my butt up every single day, be a contributing member to this society, and try to figure out how I deal with it. This is what God gave me. So rather than look at it as a bane, it's got to be a gift. So now let me work it as a gift. And that's what I'm trying to help people try to figure out a way to get through, no matter what the pain is that you have.
So that's what you did. You went to the place of gratitude.
I go to that place of gratitude. I go to that place of fulfillment and taking advantage of the small things.